brought to you live and exclusive from this beautiful Sevens Stadium here in Dubai. Well, without wasting further time, let's go straight out to the center with Nigel, who's with the two captains for the toss.
Good morning from the Morris Flanagan Oval #1. Here for the final day of the World Airlines Cricket Tournament. We have two teams here fighting it out in a battle today. We have the Emirates team captained by Krishna Kumar, and we have the Etihad team captained by Arshad Khan. It's going to be an exciting game today, because both of these teams are the regional heads of cricket here, and we would like to see the regional cricketing giants go against each other. Without any further ado, we'll go straight into the toss. So the home team captain Krishna will flip the coin. Arshad will call. So the toss has been won by the Etihad team captain Arshad. Arshad, virtually not in the tournament. This result will not make a difference. However, you would like to go out on a big high. You would like to try out new combinations, and you would like to probably build up on the season coming forward.
Yeah, that's you. You really said rightly. As you know that we are out of the tournament almost. So, but we'll try to win this game for the motivation for the team as well, and I feel like, and it's a good toss to win. Last three tosses I lost, where I wanted to bat for some, but it didn't go in our favor. This time, I think I will. It's a good toss to win. We'll try to we'll bat on this track first.
One more question, Arshad. How has this tournament been on the terms of the organizing, the exposure, the level of cricket that has been played?
Oh, that's amazing. This is, as I mentioned earlier as well, this is like a kind of tournament. First time I'm playing such kind of a tournament. The way it is organized, well planned, everything is smooth, everything has been taken care. So the guy really enjoyed the full series, I would say. So for us, it's an experience.
Thank you, Arshad, and all the very best. We call upon Krishna, the new Emirates captain, you can say, for this game. Krishna, all the very best. You tell me, how is it that your team is going to approach these games, since you have already qualified for the final? And what is your approach on this game?
First of all, I'm saying to thank to my management, because they are believing in me and giving me the opportunity for the captaincy for last match. We are already through the final. We'll see in the middle. We'll do it in our best. Win it.
So you would like to try out some combinations, yeah? What is your game plan going to be?
Actually, I want to say the game plan will be short in the middle, will be in the secret. Thank you.
Thank you, Krishna, and all the very best. So here we are. The toss is won by the Etihad team, and we will begin the game in a short while. Thank you.
Well, so there you go. That is the news from the center. Beg your pardon, in fact, it's Etihad who have won the toss. They've elected to bat first. And this is the playing 11 for both teams. Plenty of changes here today for Emirates. Today led by Krishna Kumar right there at the top. Afkar Amuddin, the right-handed wicket-keeper batter. Starts with the first ball. That's a brilliant delivery. Ubaidullah on that occasion. Well, so you have for Etihad, it's going to be Abdullah and Darshan Apir is opened the proceedings with the bat. Mohammad Ubaidullah with the ball here for Etihad Airlines. For Emirates, in fact. Good delivery there. Slightly going down the leg side. One second, I'm just trying to get my bearings right. All the new team. So the Emirates playing 11, Krishna Kumar, captain. Irfan Arif is in the playing 11 as well. Wajahat Rasool, Ansar Hashiz, Azim Khan, Shaheen Ali, Amin Miflal, Milan Phillips, Afkar Amuruddin, Mohammad Ubaidullah, Walid Said and Vaibhav Goekar makes the playing 11 for Emirates. For Etihad, well, Abdullah, Darshan Apiris, Mirfan, Khuramijaz. Khuramijaz, Javed Qazi, Arshad Khan the captain, Muhammad Sharif, Shizat Adnan, Munnaf Abdullah, Gaurav Arora, Samiullah and Yogesh Naik makes the playing 11 for Etihad. So Emirates deciding to rest most of its top players. The likes of Usman Mushtaq, the captain, Yasita Abekun, Krishna Karati, CP Rizwan. Everybody been rested today for the all-important finals tomorrow. Well, talking about rest, I've just been joined here in the combox by the man himself, former UAE captain CP Rizwan, resting today but has decided to join me here in the combox. CP, welcome to the combox, my friend.
Thank you, my friend. It's really an honor to be with you here in the command box. And it's a really sunny day out here. Really enjoying the warmth and hopefully a good match today on the cards.
Well, that's a wide there. Mohammad Ubaidullah once again getting that movement off the seam. Well, CP, firstly, Emirates, well, certainly the red-hot favorite, so to say the least. But nevertheless, cricket is such a funny game that you just cannot pick a winner. Each day, anybody can turn up and perform to the best. But, well, Emirates, you guys have looked on a different level. You guys have won all the games that you have played yourself, been in very good form with the bat, with the ball. And I can understand the thinking of the team management to rest all of you guys. You, CP Rizwan, beg your pardon, Yasita Abekun, Krishna Karati, Usman Mushtaq himself resting. What's the thought process behind it?
Yes, as you said, the boys have been doing really well, mashallah. And the thing is that we have got a very good squad. And also the guys have been waiting for the chances. They have been also doing well with the Emirates group in the department trophy. All the performers, we have tried to get him in the squad. As you said, only 11 can play, so they were really waiting for the chances. So it was an opportunity today to test our bench strength and see if any of these guys can really make a claim in the playing 11 tomorrow. So it's always good to have some competition, no? So that nobody takes their places for granted. And that's a really good shot for a run and well fielded by Krishna Kumar. And Ubaid also has been bowling really well in this tournament so far, hitting those areas regularly well with some movement off the surface also. And he is a guy who can really, surprise you with his little bit of extra pace, and he's definitely, product from Sri Lanka, which is actually known for good quality spinners and batters. To have a good quality pace bowler from Sri Lanka is really good to see.
Well, you're absolutely spot on there. And one of the most unique aspects about Mohammad Ubaidullah is his height, isn't it? Very unlike most Sri Lankans, because Sri Lankans are known to be quite mellow, medium-heighted. Very rare do you find those tall, fast bowlers like Mohammad Ubaidullah. Yes, you have a few at the international stage, the likes of Binura Fernando, who's 6 feet 5 inches. Noan Zoisa, as mentioned to us by Mr. Nigel from Emirates, right beside us. Oh, in fact, it's Mr. Ivan. And yes, of course, we do, but absolutely, Mohammad Ubaidullah, he's somebody who hits the ball, he hits the deck hard, and a very, very good display of fast bowling. But it's going to be Shaheen Ali who comes into the attack to bowl the second over. Once again, just that reaching out to it on that occasion, Abdullah. 5 for no loss is Etihad. A good start here. Well, very windy conditions today here, CP. And certainly it will also assist the bowlers. Did it surprise you that Etihad won the toss and have elected to bat first here?
Yes, to be honest, I was surprised because there is always some sort of assistance for the bowlers initially early morning with the surface. Oh, that's a outside edge for a boundary. He went hard towards the ball, and as they say, if you are going for it, go hard, so that the fortunes save the brave, as they say. And really, he helped him to get a boundary out there. And as you said, it's about bowling to a disciplined channel. Toss doesn't guarantee you anything, but disciplined bowling definitely will guarantee you something from the surface. So I'm really surprised, but let's see. They can justify their call. Oh, that's a good shot towards leg side for a boundary, and Shaheen is slightly on the expensive side already. We can't take anything for granted, especially he is coming back from a break. If he has to make his claim into the 11, he has to show his class today, and he really has been put under pressure by the batsman with couple of consecutive boundaries.
Yeah, well, that was a terrific hit there by Abdullah, wasn't it? Smashing it, and this time again a bit too short. He's rocked back on the back foot again. Pulled down towards the mid-wicket region. They will get a couple of runs. Still outfield quite damp after all the overnight dew that you do find here in Dubai. Certainly, it's been a decent start here by Etihad Airways. 15 for no loss. 2 more deliveries in the over. Oh, that's a better delivery this time. Pitching it up. And a hint of movement into the right-hander on that occasion. Well, it's going to be crucial, isn't it, Rizwan? In spite of you all have already secured yourselves a spot in the finals tomorrow. It's important to carry that momentum through as well. Sometimes momentum does carry a very big effect. And also, like you said, yes, these youngsters being given an opportunity, perhaps more like the second 11. And they have a chance to secure themselves a spot for tomorrow and make their claim. But it's also a balance of carrying that momentum through to make sure that you get a victory under your belt too.
Yes, that's a very valid point pointed out by Atik. As you said, oh, that's again a very good shot. Clipped on the leg side for one boundary. And coming back to the point, as you said, winning is a habit, so we need to ensure that momentum still remains the same. Also, it's a fine line giving an opportunity for the youngsters. So we hope it comes on a positive side. Players get an opportunity, and we get the momentum also, and we get quite a good contenders for the final tomorrow. And in a long tournament like this, as you said, teams are supposed to peak at the right time. So, and I'm sure there'll be a very important contest in the next ground here with Air Arabia and Fly Dubai fighting it out for the second spot in the final. and we have always seen that scenario where the team who comes from a tough competition in the knockout stage gives a really hard time for the other team. So really looking forward to that match also, to see who comes through. So I think, what's your take on the second team? Who's your predicted team for the finals?
Well, CP, in all honesty, it does look like a very, very tough choice there, because both Fly Dubai and Air Arabia have played beautiful in this tournament. Both have certainly proved us over and over again why they are a team to watch out for. If you look at the likes of someone like Air Arabia, they've got some very good players amidst their ranks. The likes of Shivam Kumar, there's the likes of the captain himself, Vibor, who's been in very good form, picked up a 5-wicket haul yesterday and also scored a brilliant 70. There's the likes of Sachin Veer Singh. And also, if you look at Fly Dubai on the other end, oh, that's a good delivery there from Mohammad Ubaidullah. Just bowling a slower ball up to the batter. And also Fly Dubai on the other end, the captain Chetan Rane has been in very, very good form with the ball. He's been swinging it, he's been, and plus, so on paper, I'd say they're equally balanced. And again, it's all a point of which team puts their hands up on that very day. It's very difficult to choose a winner, but I just feel that the way the both teams have gelled, I just feel that maybe Fly Dubai has an edge.
Okay, that's a fair call and a very good bouncer from Ubaid. Really surprised the batsman with the pace out there. And as we've been telling about Mr. Ubaid, he can really surprise you with his pace. And that was just an example about that. And coming back to the point about Air Arabia and the Fly Dubai match, I slightly have a feeling that Air Arabia has an upper hand just because of the quality spinners they have in their lineup, because this condition, especially in the early daytime, can really favor the spinner. And I would say they have a better spinner lineup compared to Fly Dubai. But having said that, you cannot predict anything in T20. It's up to executing the skill set and that current day, you know. And let's see, the commentator today have made their choices. Let's see who comes out successful today. It's always good to have that, you know, kind of prediction and see whose gut feeling goes right. And that's a single for the batsman, and it's 3 overs 24 for no loss.
Of course, bro. 1,000,000%. Assalamu alaikum. How are you? Good. Very good, of course.
Has represented Sharjah also.
Okay. T-series. Okay.
One for the future, even though he's old.
Zebra, how old are you?
Me? I'm only 27 years.
Same age, bro.
Really? Oh, there you go.
88, what?
88. 88 April.
April. I'm 88 October.
October. Small change here, Mr.
So 21 for no loss. Well, some very insightful insights there from CP Rizwan himself. Abdullah and Darshan Apir is still out there in the middle. It's been a watchful start here as Wajahat Rasool, the big man from Emirates, coming to bowl. A great all-rounder to have on your side. Wajahat can certainly hit a long ball. Well, that's a slightly short. It's been pulled up high in the air. But has that gone all the way? And in fact, it has. The umpire signals that's gone for a 6. A very, very good shot there by Abdullah. Once again, digging it too short. Easy pickings for a batter of the caliber of Abdullah on strike. 27 for no loss. Once again, a wild hog. We're still inside the power play overs. Etihad, they will be happy with the start that's been provided. Well, CP, I understand that you have played a lot of cricket worldwide. You've represented UAE at the highest level. You played the national team. You played in the World Cup. I'm sure it would be one of the most unforgettable experiences of your life. And you've seen how UAE has evolved as well over the last few years as a cricket nation. Well, this is again nicely played. Darshan Apiris this time joins the party. Well, with all the experiences that you've seen, I'd like to know your thought with regards to this Emirates unit that is there. Who is the most exciting talent that's caught your eye?
I think you are referring to the Emirates airline team, right? Obviously, we are following this match. Just thought you took me along the World Cup memories. Obviously, it was indeed a wonderful experience playing against the likes of legends like Dasun Sanaka from Sri Lanka, where we played a World Cup match against Sri Lanka. It was really amazing to play in front of amazing crowd from Sri Lanka. They love the sport. Yeah, they do enjoy the sport. They cherish playing and watching cricket. It was different vibe altogether. Playing in Australia in front of amazing Sri Lankan crowd, dancing, cheering for the team. It was definitely one of the memorable experience of my life. And obviously, one of the great memories playing against Sri Lanka was, Karthik Mayappan getting a hat-trick against Sri Lanka. I still remember he going for 14 runs in the first over. Most days he won't get the second over when you go for a 14-run over in a match. But luckily, I persisted with him, and it created one of the memorable memories in the World Cup with millions watching that moment. A UAE bowler getting hat-trick against a full member team like Sri Lanka, and it was one of the best moments of UAE cricket. And indirectly, I was lucky to be involved in that special moment for sure. And coming back to the Emirates team, we have a lot of potential guys who can go on and play for the country and do wonders for the country. Emirates has always produced top cricketers for the nation, starting from obviously Khurram Khan, one of the prominent names who played 2015 World Cup, and Krishna Chandran Karate, who represented UAE in the 2015 World Cup, is also with us, who is also was among the runs in this tournament already. And Usman Mustaq, the captain, also played Asia Cup for UAE. And we have a lot of youngsters coming through the ranks. I really hope this provides a platform for them to showcase their talent, and then make themselves visible for the tournaments like D Series, representing the national competition, and then go on to represent the country, and then make a name for themselves, and also for the Emirates Airlines, who has been supporting them through platforms like this.
Well, that's some beautiful words there from CP Rizwan himself. And yes, absolutely. That memories of the World Cup still very, very fresh in our minds. When we just felt that UAE initially in that game against Sri Lanka in the World Cup literally had Sri Lanka on the back foot, especially when Karthik Mayappan came up with that brilliant spell where he picked up a hat-trick and completely shook the cricketing world from its core. Oh, that's a beautiful looking stroke. Darshan Apiris Well, that is the island flair, isn't it? Those risks coming into play, using the pace of the ball. Two Sri Lankans going up against each other. And right now, Darshan Apir is getting the better of Mohammad Ubaidullah. That was a glorious stroke. And just adding to that conversation, well, that was certainly one of the most highlighted moments, so to say the least. You needed some brilliance from the senior players of Sri Lanka to actually get back control of the game. And I'm sure as a captain, CP, it would have been an extremely proud moment for you.
Yes, definitely. As you said, coming to the match, that was definitely a touch of Sangakkara there. That clip of the leg, we have seen quite a lot players of the class of Sangakkara showing the true class of batsmanship. When the left-handers get going, they are definitely a class apart, and that was a prime example of that. And coming to the match, obviously we had definitely made a good, to restrict. Oh, that's an outside edge for a single, and Etihad is really going strong here in the middle, giving a tough time for the Emirates Airlines. I hope Emirates get a breakthrough soon. Otherwise, it will be a really tough task chasing a good score. I hope a breakthrough definitely does the wonder for the Emirates. And as you know, the World Cup is gonna fever is already there. So which team, according to you, Atik, is gonna make its presence felt, and who's the dark horse according to you in this World Cup?
Well, you're absolutely right. World Cup game starting today, and it certainly is going to be a very, very exciting World Cup played in India and Sri Lanka. Well, there is absolutely no doubts there whatsoever, isn't it? You talk about, well, is that a chance? A brilliant piece of effort at short fine leg. Well, that's Shaheen Afridi with a brilliant piece of fielding, certainly saving 4 runs for his team. We're coming back to the World Cup. Well, I think it's very difficult to look past a team like India, isn't it? Being one of the red-hot favorites of the tournament, playing in their own backyard. Playing India in any other part of the world is a challenge on its own. But playing India in India, well, that's an absolute no-brainer. We've already seen what happened the last time the World Cup took place in India. When India lifted the World Cup, it was a final, Sri Lanka versus India. Once again, very similar situation. World Cup hosted in India and Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka making it to the finals, playing most of their group stage matches in Colombo. And India playing most of their matches in India. And then the two teams clashing at the famous Wankhede Stadium. And the rest is history, isn't it? That brilliant innings from MS Dhoni in the finals against a formidable Sri Lankan attack, where at the halfway stage we felt that Sri Lanka had the game by the collar with that magnificent 100 from Mahela Jayawardene in that World Cup final. And then in walks players like Gautam Gambhir and Mahendra Singh Dhoni, who perhaps played the innings of their lifetime. And as a Sri Lankan, CP, I still have nightmares to this very day. I still have nightmares to this day, when we just believed that maybe after 15 years we were once again going to lift the World Cup. Mahendra Singh Dhoni had other plans. So definitely India being one of them. Well, this has been skied in the air, just short of the fielder again. So Etihad, you're off to a good start, 45 for no loss. Well, so just to answer your question, definitely India is the hot favorites. But if we talk about a dark horse, well, now that's a very, very interesting question. My heart would like to say Sri Lanka, but in all honesty, Sri Lanka has a very good team, but we're still finding the feet. So obviously on their very day they can play well, but a dark horse I'd rather say a team like England will stand a very good chance because of the kind of quality they have on offer.
I think India, as you pick favorite to win this tournament, India not only has to fight against the opponents. Obviously, they have to bear the expectation of billions who definitely supports India and wish for India to win. But there's an interesting fact out there. No country has ever defended a T20 World Cup title, and no home country have ever won a T20 World Cup. So there is a lot of challenges or things to be rectified or change if India has to win this World Cup. I hope India does everything and they reign the champions once again with the firepower they have got in the batting, the bowling. They have sorted every department of the game, be it the finishers, be it the spinners, be it the bowling unit. They have all the bases covered. But having said that, it's up to the execution of the skills on that current day. Can India do that? And as you picked England as the one of the dark horses, I feel Italy having coming from a very good form, beating Ireland in UAE, beating UAE comprehensively in the practice game. They are one of the team who could make a surprise package in this World Cup. Coming qualifying to the World Cup, already making headlines in the World Cup, coached by former UAE coach Mr. Dougie Brown. They can string a few surprises for sure. What's your take on that, Atik?
Well, absolutely, the CP is one. There are some serious talents coming up in the associate nation as well, and Italy has certainly surprised, and definitely there is a very good chance that they can actually make a serious dent with regards to the expectations that people have with regards to these associate nations. Wajahat Rasul continues. Oh, beautiful delivery. There was some extra bounce on the surface. Just playing it fine down towards, and well, that was a poor effort there. Well, trying to use his foot and in the process tripping the ball over the boundary ropes. Wajahat Rasul is not a happy man. Let's have a look at that replay again. What transpired? Playing it very fine. Just look at what happened there. That's, I think that was Azim at third man. Well, these are turning out to be a very good start here for Etihad, isn't it? 50 comes up for Etihad as well. 52 for no loss. Power play overs done and dusted. Abdullah batting beautifully. 35 of 27. 36 now of 28. Darshana Piri is 13 of 10. Very unlike Darshana. He's usually a very, very hard-hitting batter. He's got a start. Quite ominous signs here for Emirates. Etihad will certainly take a lot of confidence of this innings going in. Beautifully bowled this time. Better delivery on that occasion. But yes, like you mentioned, CP, once again looking at the World Cup, we've seen over and over again that minnows, or so to say the least, the associate nations, have always managed to string in surprises. Let's going back to the 2007 World Cup, if you remember, where Ireland beat Pakistan in a World Cup game, and you had the likes of Namibia overcoming India in a World Cup game. We had the likes of Afghanistan beat Sri Lanka in a World Cup game. So certainly you can always look forward to those surprises that come up, because the world stage will certainly bring the best of you, isn't it?
Yes, definitely, Atik. Obviously, there are a lot of instances where associate nations have, pulled a few surprises, and I'm sure you won't forget Namibia beating Sri Lanka in that 2022 World Cup. I think you forgot that, or you conveniently don't want to remember that. I don't know, but there are a few instances they have, been surprises. Netherlands beating Pakistan in the World Cup, and then South Africa being also beaten by Netherlands. So definitely there can be a few surprises. And in India, I feel teams who can play spin better definitely will have an advantage, because I'm sure it would be even Sri Lanka for that matter of fact. It could be spin dominant. The teams who have a better adaptability to play spin can definitely prosper and definitely can make a statement in the World Cup. I'm sure teams like India, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, the subcontinent teams who definitely play spin better have an advantage in this tournament. So I'm really looking forward. I'm sure Afghanistan is no more Amino now, having made a lot of notable performances in the ODI World Cup also last year. Rashid Khan, obviously the champion he is. I'm sure he has a big statement to make in this World Cup. Also, I'm really looking forward for this tournament, and I really, as you said, back definitely India, but I'm sure New Zealand coming back from a very good series against India just before the World Cup can also surprise few teams, and they are playing against UAE on the first match of UAE's World Cup campaign. What's your take on that match, Atik?
Well, CP, the World Cup UAE's campaign, in all honesty, CP, me being a local commentator here in the UAE, having covered many matches over 750 plus games, having covered the D series and the other major tournaments, having seen firsthand the kind of talent that UAE possess. If you look at the current team that UAE is in, you got the likes of someone like Alishan Sharafu, Muhammad Wazim. You've got the likes of someone like Shoaib Khan, who's just been capped very recently as well. There's some serious talent. And as we speak, the first wicket falls. It's the right-hander who has to depart. Amin Miflar coming into the attack. Ball staying low. And a brilliant delivery. Amin Miflar getting a wicket off his first over. In fact, his second over. That was a brilliant line and length. Etihad lose their first. It's 55 for 1. We'll speak more about it when we come back. Nice banter, bro. This is what you need in a commentary. You understand? It's all about that's the real essence of yeah, okay. You see the ball, you hit the ball, everything. You should put that, and then it's a mix of both. That
Feelers, come on, boys.
So 55 for 1. New batter walking into bat at number 3. For Etihad Airlines. Nicely bowled there once again by Amin Miflal, who's looking good. Well, had a very good night the other day. Picked up 4 wickets yesterday. It's Mohammad Sharif who scored a brilliant half century in the game yesterday for Etihad. But he'll need to put his hands up again. Amin Miflal, another very good bowler. He's pulled this in front of square. And that's a boundary. Magnificent strike there from Darshan Peiris. Amin Miflal slightly pitching it short. And Darshan, well, he's been quiet for most part of the innings. Well, now he's taken the onus on himself. Etihad off to a very good start here. 60 for 1.
Come on, Ami.
Well, you just cannot afford to bowl that line and length to a batter of the caliber of Darshan Peiris, isn't it?
Yes, especially just having taken a wicket, we expect a better disciplined bowling from Amin Miflal. He is almost, I think, top wicket taker in this tournament so far, and he is the leading bowler in this match for Emirates. So we expect a better discipline from him as a leader of the pack. But having said that, Etihad has been really playing well. They have scored 61 for the loss of 1 wicket in almost 7.5 overs. If they stitch on one more partnership, can really put Emirates under pressure. Oh, that's a very good shot by Darshana, taking the long mid wicket over the fence once again. He is really changing the gears now, scoring a boundary and a 6 of Amin Miflal, and really getting the momentum towards the Etihad's team. And they have scored 68 for the loss of 1 wicket at the end of 8 overs. Do you think Emirates has been put under pressure, Atik, by the antics in the last over? And
well, yes, certainly the pressure certainly now building back on to the Emirates team here now. 68 for 1 at the end of the 8th over. Mind you, Emirates is playing with a completely new look unit. Top players have been rested. Krishna Karate, who's been in red hot form in this tournament with already 100 and 250s. There's been a one innings where he was 97 not out, another innings where he was 83 not out, who's been in red hot form. You have the likes of someone like Yasita Abekun as well, who's been batting beautifully. Well, we'll certainly understand the moment we look at the batting leaderboard. Krishna Karati, there we go, the leading run scorer in the tournament with 296 runs in 4 innings. Well, what a tournament. This World Airline Cricket Tournament 2026, well, has been a brilliant one here for Krishna Karati. Well, Emirates, you'll understand why they are at number 1 because of the kind of dominance there in the batting leaderboard. Krishna Karati at number 1. You've got the likes of Yasita Abekun following at number 2. 187 runs in 4 innings with an average of almost 47. Rahul Kataria for Fly Dubai at number 3 with an average of 80, 161 runs. This is Ishant Tamal with Sri Lankan Airlines, who batted beautifully the other day, a magnificent 80 not out. He's at number 4. JP Duplessis at number 5. So some very, very big names in that batting leaderboard. And for the bowlers, well, you've got for the captain of Singapore Airlines, Jude Suresh at number, no, beg your pardon, in fact, it's Vibur, the captain of Air Arabia at number 1 with 10 wickets. He's got a 5-wicket haul yesterday. The captain of Singapore Airlines, Jude Suresh at number 2, also with 10 wicket haul. And then this man, Amin Miflal, with 9 wickets. Well, he just picked up a wicket today, so that would make him equal with Jude Suresh. Well, you've got the likes of Keith for Air Arabia at number 4. So, Amin Miflal definitely one of the top wicket takers in the tournament at number 2. "72 for 1. So some very top names here in this bowling leaderboard as well. So once again, very nicely played for another single. So Mohammad Sharif and Darshan Peiris, they've certainly got a job to do. So some very serious names in that leaderboard there, CP. When you do look, well, you've been in red hot form yourself, scoring a lot of runs, but unfortunately not getting an opportunity to bat in the last couple of games. Just slightly going down the leaderboard. Perhaps you can catch it up in the finals.
Yeah, that's a little bit of controversial question. I don't want to put myself into any controversy. No, we have to follow the plan given by the management. We have to be a team man first. Rather than chasing any personal glory. Ready to do any task given by the management and follow the lead. Sometimes it's always good to follow the plan and obviously keep the key team on priority. Rest will follow. As you said, we are coming from a very strong inter-department tournament. Emirates Engineering won for the first time ever in the history of inter-department after 18 years of attempt. Been fortunate enough to lead the team in that beautiful campaign and was the top run getter for the team there. And having said that, that's one of the reasons. Oh, that's a second wicket for Emirates. That Mr. Darshana, who has been playing really well last few overs, has departed. Playing a cut shot, went uppish, straight to the hands of point. Fielder there, Shaheen, does the formalities well, and Etihad 73 for 2 at the end of 9th over.
"73 for 2 after 9 overs. Etihad just losing their set batter. The crucial wickets here for Emirates. Wajahat Rasool striking at the right time. He's known to be a partnership breaker who can certainly create that pressure in the middle overs. And a very soft dismissal for Darshan Peiris, who was going extremely well. Caught at point. So new batter Jawad Qazi at number 4. 94 matches, 1,312 runs with a strike rate of 110. Well, he'd like to get that going here.
Whiteboard.
Amin Miflal currently equal the second highest wicket taker in the tournament. Well, he has a chance. He's just 1 wicket away from claiming that number 1 spot. Beautifully bowled. Well, very interesting story here, Rizwan. What I want to tell you is this man on your screen, Amin Miflal. I made my commentary debut in Sri Lanka back in 2017 when I did commentary for one of Sri Lanka's famous and very well known sports broadcasters called the Papare.com. The Papare is Sri Lanka's leading social media and sports broadcaster. And while I was representing them, I was covering the big matches in Sri Lanka. So Sri Lanka has a history of over 150 years of school cricket system. So how players, when you look at the olden days, players like Roy Dias, Arjuna Ranatunga, Aravinda De Silva, Mahela Javardhana, Kumar Sangakkara, these players all came through that school system. There, we did have a club system, but there were these kinds of players that were ear-picked early on in their school days, and we have that system in which for the last 150 years we have 5-6 major schools, the likes of Royal College, St. Peter's College, the likes of St. Anthony's, St. Peter's. So these are some of the top elite schools in Sri Lanka for the school cricketing system, and national players were usually handpicked directly from the school system into the national squad. So that is how the likes of some of these big legends names that came through. Amin Miflal used to play for St. Peter's College, and so did Mellon Phillips. And in that very tournament, when I did witness, I saw this young man, 17, 18 years, Amin Miflal, left arm spinner. He was the highest wicket taker in the tournament. He was the best bowler in that tournament. And he was certainly a rising star early on in his age. And had he actually pursued cricket in Sri Lanka, I'm sure he'd have gone to a very high level. But he also decided to then make his move here to Dubai. And he is a very, very good talent. And I'm sure you've seen that firsthand. I'm sure you've faced him plenty of time in the nets. He's a very, very good prospect and one of the top spinners during that time. And he also made St. Peter's claim the title of that. That was, I believe, the 83rd Battle of the Saints, they call it. And he's certainly been one of those players, and now playing for Emirates, and a great addition for the team.
That's really enlightening to know the history of Sri Lankan cricket. I think no wonder Sri Lanka has produced a lot of top talents, not only in Sri Lanka, in the world cricket also. As you said, verily said, the names like Aravinda De Silva, Arjuna Ranatunga, who have made an impact in world cricket, winning the World Cup in 1996, and it's all goes back to the roots, as you said, school cricket, identifying and nurturing the talent, instilling that habit of big runs early on, which already translates into the top level of cricket. I can share the same even with Indian cricket, as I have been part of structure of Indian cricket also, played first class for India, played for Kerala, and we always could look up to the school cricket from Mumbai and Delhi. They always produce batsmen who have big runs hunger. To name a few, like Sarfaraz Khan, who have smashed 400, Prithvi Shaw scored a 500. So you have to build those habits early on in a cricketer, and it really takes them forward. Comes any platform, any opportunity, it has ingrained in their system. That's why India always produce top batsmen to have the big habits of scoring runs. Having said that, Sri Lanka, that's a beautiful shot over cover going. We are waiting for the signal from the umpire. Is it at six or a boundary? We are waiting for the signal from the umpire. But that's definitely a beautiful shot over cover. It's a delight for a batsman to hit with the spin for a leg spinner over the cover, right from the copybook. And coming back to the quality of Sri Lankan cricket, we all already know what Muttiah Muralidharan have achieved, but we know we have already bowlers from Sri Lanka who have taken 1,000 first-class wickets. That's not a small achievement. Recently, Malinda Pushpa Kumar, I reckon, got 1,000 wickets in first-class cricket. That's an unbelievable feat already. I'm not sure about Rangana Herat. He have got. Oh, he is already testifying that fact. So imagine already three guys from Sri Lankan cricket have more than 1,000 wickets. That's not at all a small feat. It takes consistent effort from long periods of time to achieve a feat like that. What's your take on that, Atik? What is the reason of that much success for Sri Lankan bowlers?
Well, I'd put it a lot down to nature. If you just go look at something for an example like Pakistan cricket, if you look at wherever you go, I'm sure you'll find fast bowlers from Pakistan. They are known to bowl fast. They it naturally comes for the Pakistan players. But likewise for Sri Lankans, somehow or the other we have been producing world class spinners throughout the years, starting from the likes of Muttiah Muralidharan. We had the likes of Rangana Herat, we had Ajanta Mendis, and also, who can we forget? We also had someone like Don Arunasiri, even before Muttiah Muralidharan. And nowadays, you have the likes of Mahesh Tikshana, Wanindu Hasaranga, and even the young spinner who is an ambidextrous spinner, Kamindu Mendis, who can bowl with both hands, being a left arm and right arm spinner as well. So it's just that Sri Lanka somehow has been producing these world-class spinners as we get another boundary down towards the third man region. Mohammad Sharif is playing a very, very good knock. And that just to add to the strokes that Mohammad Sharif is playing well, he does look like he's in very good form, especially that inside-out over covers in the previous over. Well, that was a glorious hit. Well, certainly, I'm sure that was a typical CP Rizwan stroke right there. But yes, so just answering your question there, CP. And also the surfaces in Sri Lanka has also assisted the spinners. Naturally, a lot of spin on offer, dusty slope, turning pitches, favoring the spinners as well. And in the process, it has produced some serious world-class cricketers, world-class spinners in the process. That's the end of the 11th over. We'll speak more about it in the next 94 for 2.
Left arm? Left, left. Come on, get. Vamos, que atrás, Come on, boy, come on, boy. Single, single, boy. Okay, okay, okay.
So 95 on the board. 11 overs, 94 on the board, 11 overs complete. It's going to be Krishna Kumar, the captain, who's brought himself in. Well, CP Rizwan, this has been a very, very good start here by Etihad Airways. It's been a challenge here for this young team from Emirates in the absence of senior pros like you.
Back to field, boys.
Senior pros like yourself, who's been taking a rest. Like you mentioned, a very good opportunity, but so far Etihad have done quite well here now.
Okay, come on, okay.
Definitely, I think they are going more than 8.5 runs per over. And Krishna, as you said, the captain for today's match has come for bowling, and let's see, he's a decent all-rounder, can bat, can bowl, and definitely very good fielder. He's really a utility player, and it's his opportunity to make a claim again. He hasn't get much opportunity for bowling also in this tournament. And as you said, Muhammad and Javed trying to stitch a partnership. Muhammad coming fresh from a very good 50 in the previous match for Etihad. Emirates really has to get few wickets here to put a break on the scorecard. Otherwise, it would be a really a tough task for the Emirates to chase down something. Oh, that's an opportunity there. Krishna goes under the ball and he takes it. Oh, that's a breakthrough. Krishna gets the wicket of Javed Kazi, and Etihad lose their third wicket. Let's look at the replay. Top edge coming off the bat, and very good running catch by Krishna Kumar, getting his first wicket of the tournament.
Well, that's a big wicket indeed. Jawad Kazi has to depart. Etihad, well, finally the partnership's been broken. It's 97 for 3. Bright future. 1 million percent. 1 million percent. That is. No. That is that.
Come on, boy. Not in. Boy.
So Krishna Kumar. Well, what a start here, leading from the front with a brilliant over. Coming in to break the partnership, Jawad Kazi departing. And in walks a new batter at this stage.
Batsman bowler change coming left arm round the wicket.
This side.
So 98 for 3 after 12 overs. Arshad Khan, the captain, has walked in at number 5 for Etihad. 8 overs to go. It's Melon Phillips coming into bowl. Bowled a very good spell the other day. Picked up a couple of wickets there, Melon Phillips. Well, can he put his hand up again? Another very good left arm spinner. Staying low. Well, CP, just quickly jumping into this game. You've played a lot on this surface. You do see that there is some invariable bounce as well. Sometimes balls staying low. Is that a cause of concern for a batter?
Definitely very well pointed out by Atiq. It's a surface, especially in the daytime, where it holds a little, and a spinner can definitely play a big role there. If you've seen, it's always been tough, as Mr. Yashita, our leading batter in this tournament, would testify. In this tournament, it has been the case so far. Batsman slightly struggling in the middle phase where the spinner comes to bowl. It's holding, keeping low. It's not that easy to, for the stroke play. But having said that, as a batter, you always try to have to find a way out there, not going for the big shots, milking the spinners, and then when it's time, really go for the kill with the fast bowlers on. And it's really been the case so far. If you see the wicket column, it's always been the spinner leading the chart so far. Even in our Emirates, it's been Amin, then Air Arabia, Viber, it's been Chetan with his swing bowling also in the top 3 in the charts. Definitely that's a LBW dismissal, missing a straight ball. Milan taking a breakthrough in his first over, showing his class again. That's why he is rated as a very good spinner in the circuit. Getting the captain of Etihad Airways and slightly coming back Emirates with the couple of consecutive dismissals. Can Emirates pull back? Can they restrict Etihad below 140? Atiq, what's your take on that?
Well, they certainly can. Once again, that was a jaffer of a delivery there from Melon Phillips. Beautifully bowled once again. Going with the arm. Captain Arshad Khan playing all around it. Certainly 140 within possible with 7 overs to go. And 99 for 4 is Etihad. 7 overs. Well, if Emirates can certainly limit the Etihad inside 140, they'd have done extremely well. "13 overs done and dusted." Well, CP, with this new look batting line of Emirates, who would you point out to the current playing 11 to certainly watch out for today?
Righty.
Yes, that's a really good question. There are a few names, but if I have to point at one name, definitely it would be Ansar, the pocket dynamite, who can hit a few out of the park, and that's a chance there. No one bounce to the fielder. Milan doing a good job there in the field. Yes, Ansar can surprise any team on his given day. He's a very strong lad, well known for his 6 hitting capability in the domestic circuit with more than 20,000 runs in Cricket Heroes. That's one amazing stat, and he can hit a few punches for sure. And next is I would say Vaibhav, who has played some decent cricket in India. He is also an upcoming prospect for sure. And the tall lad, Mr. Irfan, getting his first game in the tournament. He is also well known for his few hits down the ground, and we can definitely see a few fireworks in the middle for sure when Emirates gets the batting. And we definitely missed the captain who is resting today, Mr. Usman Mustaq, with his experience, but guiding youngsters in the dugout today. And that's an opportunity. Can Milan take it? Yes, that's a beautiful catch. Captain Krishna Kumar get his second wicket in the day, and definitely he is making his presence felt today in the bowling, and definitely getting a crucial wicket of Mr. Mohammad, who has been batting well, and that's a big blow for Etihad.
Well, it certainly is a big blow. Mohammad Sharif, the set batter, now walks back to the dugout. Krishna Kumar picks up his second. Etihad, having lost half the side, now back in the dugout. It's 101 for 5.
Middle stamp umpire. Thank you. Okay, one more.
101 for 5.
Shaina.
And new batter is Gaurav at number 7. Current run rate just above 7 runs and over. So Emirates have done extremely well after losing those couple of very good partnerships. Etihad just slightly losing their way on this occasion. We'll speak more about it. 14 overs done, 101 for 5.
Yes, please. Bowler continuing, left arm round the wicket.
That's close, wicket gone. Etihad Airways losing their way. Melon Phillips is certainly springing a web around the batters of Etihad Airways, and look at that. That's gonna miss off stump. That's gonna miss leg stump. That's gonna hit middle of middle. What a delivery there from Melon Phillips. Brilliant stuff, Etihad Airways. Now in all sorts of trouble. It's 101 for 6.
Yep. Thoda andar. Covering leg. Bowler coming, left arm round the wicket. 5 to go.
All right, so Melon Phillips, well, what a spell he's bowled here. 2 wickets for a run, 101 on the board. Well, I've just been joined here in the com box. One legend already with me here, CP Rizwan. And I've just been joined by another, as another boundary down towards deep third. Well, it's the top run getter of the World Airline Cricket Tournament. Former UAE national player who used to play, who represented the UAE in the 2015 World Cup as well. Krishna Karate, the man who's been in sublime form with already 100 and a 97 not out and an 83 not out, and who's topping the charts at this stage. Krishna, welcome to the Combox.
Thank you so much, bro. Nice to be part of this tournament. It's a great initiative from Emirates Airlines, and tournaments like this gives a lot of motivation to all these all the players. I think one more wicket, I'll hand it over back to you. You can take over.
Well, Melon Phillips, he is on a different level today. Look at that. He's been landing the ball in the perfect places. And Etihad Airways, they are struggling out there now. Losing their 7th wicket, 105 on the board. Well, what a magnificent spell this is turning out to be from Melon. 3 wickets for 5 runs. So new batter is Munaf, 105 for 7. Well, CP, you did predict 140 for Etihad. Now it does look like even that 120 run mark is quite far away.
Yes, I think the way they were going in the first few overs, and they were really going guns. I really thought 150 would be easily scored, and the way Emirates has come back in the game with Milan leading the bowling lineup, it's really good to see, and definitely that would be put a good headache for the skipper for the next match tomorrow in the final to put the 11. It's a very good headache to have, and once again a good shout and staying towards like said there. And having said that, it's a good headache to have for the captain. Let him scratch his head for tomorrow. Coming back to the legend who has joined us in the commentary box, he's been a great role model for people like me coming to UAE, establishing himself in the UAE circuit, playing together back in Kerala, to be the first player from Kerala to represent UAE, and he showed us the way that you can be from Kerala but can still part of the national team and don the UAE colors. He has been a role model for us. We have been watching World Cup from long time. He showed us what it takes to represent the country in the World Cup, playing 2015 World Cup, playing against the likes of India in Perth. That's a dream come true for a lot of players, and he has been the role model for a lot of youngsters playing cricket here in here in UAE and back in Kerala, and would definitely love to hear pearls of wisdom from him in the commentary box.
Thank you, CP, for those kind words. Like you said, I still remember those good old memories of we playing together back in Kerala for the club cricket, for the state. It's a great thing to share the dressing room with you once again. For the same team. It's always a wonderful feeling, and really proud that you have made yourself a part of UAE team with your hard work. CP has been a very hardworking cricketer right from the days I know him. Though he's junior to me, like he said, but I've always followed him because whenever we used to play together, He has always been that hard-working cricketer, and he has continued the same work ethics when he was when he had come to Dubai looking for a career. So these things matters a lot for that's something which anybody who's listening to this, especially the youngsters, the work ethics. That's the only thing. I was just reading something this morning. Uh, Motivation can disappear, but discipline is something which is going to take you a long way. As long as you're disciplined, of course, with the motivation, you can achieve your dreams. And of course, CP is one of the biggest example, being a part of the UAE team and also leading the UAE team to the World Cup qualifiers. That's a great achievement. And that opens the door for a lot of people who aspire to play for international. Having coming from the smaller town, and we have a legend, MS Dhoni, who has proved that though which state you come from, which place you come from doesn't matter, as long as you work hard, as long as you have discipline and you are ready to face those challenges. Sky is the limit. And yes, so happy and proud to be part of this team and sharing the dressing room and sharing the combox with you, CP. And you said for the youngster, I think I still look young.
Yes, Mr. Krishna, you are not just looking young, you are giving youngsters a hard time out there in the middle, pushing them for not even double, triple. Even though he was one of the matches, he was pushing for the fourth run also. I mean, that's some fitness standards there, really motivating youngsters on the field, off the field. And he definitely is truly an all-rounder on the field, off the field. He can be a potential, MC also. He recently showed his skill set in the team bonding day also. And obviously coming back to the vision of what he has for Emirates. Where do you see Emirates as a team in the coming days, just to launch themselves from this beautiful tournament? Where do you see Emirates in the few coming years, Mr. Krishna?
See, these tournaments, are those platforms where players, we all know that in this part of the country, you need to be working to be able to follow your passion. Yeah. So we all have, I think, in this team, everybody, most of the cricketers who have played good level of cricket and back home, and they have come to make a career out of the sport which they have played. And since we are here in this team, so tournaments like this are definitely going to be a motivation for all those people who are working, that there is something to look forward for. And with this live coverage and the facilities what we are having, so would really appreciate that Emirates look at having these kind of tournaments, creating histories like this will definitely motivate a lot of people to join and also dream about continuing with their passion. So yeah, that's what I feel, that these type of tournaments will definitely bring in lot more talents which is hidden in the corporate world.
Yes, I think Krishna has said a great point out there, because it's definitely a great opportunity to be part of such a beautiful event where players from a lot of corporate world participates and then showcase their talent. I'm sure this will give an opportunity a lot of cricketers also, because corporates definitely can look up to this tournament and acquire a few players. It could lead as a potential opportunity for a lot of good cricketers around the world. Corporates like Singapore, Sri Lankan, Cathay have Air Arabia, Fly Dubai has been participating in this tournament. It shows that if you can have potential, the world is for you. You will create opportunities, you will get platforms to showcase your talent. I'm sure this will also lead to Emirates participating in a lot of tournaments, touring worldwide, carrying the flag, carrying the brand of Emirates, and and also creating a lot of players, even for the national team, which Emirates was well known for. There was a time where Emirates had almost 9 players in the national team playing together. I'm sure Krishna would, testify that fact.
Yeah, that's true, CP. At some point of time, Emirates used to be one of those teams who are unbeaten in the local circuit, in the domestic circuit, with 9 to 10 players representing the national team who were from the Emirates Airlines. That was the history of the Fly Emirates cricket team. And yes, we are looking at producing such players, and with this type of platform and this kind of support from the management, will definitely see people promoting cricket and working hard towards those. So yeah, hoping that management look into these aspects of this sport and bringing more talents to the sport.
Yes, Mr. Krishna, as you said, uh, the management has already given us the experience of an international game, staying in the five-star hotel, staying together as a team, preparing for the match. That's an opportunity you get in top international matches. The players getting that opportunity, even though they are from UAE, get to stay in beautiful five-star hotel here and coming in the bus. That's an experience of playing international cricket. I'm sure this will make them ready for that. And that's a very good catch by Milan, showing his class again in the field. What a day he's having so far, Atik. A brilliant day with the ball and in the field. And he is really making his claim for tomorrow, Atik.
Well, he's been brilliant, hasn't he? Melon Phillips, wherever he goes, you just can't seem to be taking him out of action. 3 wickets today. And now a couple of catches, and that was a brilliant take. Running in front. Not easy indeed. Etihad lose their 8. 119 on the board. And well, what an interesting conversation here with two of the legends of the game here in the UAE. CP Rizwan and Krishna Karate. Both perhaps one of the most talented and the most prettiest batters, so to say the least, as far as the stroke play is concerned. Truly is an honor for myself as a cricket broadcaster to have midst of me two of the finest of the UAE right beside, and such insightful stories between them, starting their cricketing careers from back in Kerala and moving all the way to this beautiful nation that we call home, the United Arab Emirates, representing cricket at the highest level as brand ambassadors, and now representing the Emirates group as an integral members is Krishna Karate and CP Rizwan. It certainly is an absolute pleasure to be amongst these gentlemen. 119 for 8. Melon Phillips now coming in to bowl his 4th over. 3 wickets for 8 runs. Well, just to perhaps put that icing on the cake, Krishna, can Melon get a couple more? Can he finish the innings off with a 5 for here?
It looked like he's in his zone today, bowling brilliantly, and on the field also has been extraordinary. Yes, if he keep his head cool, I'm sure he can get that fiver. Yes, I think it was close. It was close. So yes, he needs to be patient and just follow the process, and the result is going to follow him. So I hope he get his fiver, and he has been doing brilliant today in the ground.
Well, I'm sure Krishna and CP, both of you guys being an integral member of the Emirates, would you give Melon Phillips a chance for tomorrow as there is a run out? Oh, that's a brilliant piece of wicket keeping there. Well, what's the umpire's decision? And I think perhaps maybe, well, it's been given not out. So the batter survives. But let's have a look at the replay again. Mightily close. Oh, goodness gracious. Well, I think he's lucky to be out there, isn't he? But nevertheless, well, a beautiful looking reverse hit. A boundary down towards the third man region. So, well, the question for you, CP and Krishna, would you include Melon Phillips in the finals tomorrow?
As I said, that's a very good headache for the captain, and I'm sure he won't mind that headache. It's a positive headache. As long as it's beneficial for the team, he won't mind. That's what we want from a very good team, right? So pushing everyone for the sport, not taking the sport in 11 for granted. When you have such an internal competition, that shows the quality and the depth of the side. Listen, I'm sure Krishna would agree to that aspect.
Rightly said, CP. It's always good to have these kind of youngsters who's giving a tough time to the senior guys in the team. And that's if you look at it in the positive side, that gives the senior boys, the senior bunch of guys, to push more harder, to make sure that the sport what we are it's worth taking that effort, so that it gives a good example to the next generation boys and the youngsters in the team to work more harder, and cement their place in the team. Coming back to the question, yes, yeah, I agree once again with what CP said. It's a good headache for the captain to have, but it's a bad headache as well, because when he needs to think of who should be that the 11 players he should be picking, he's going to have a tough time. He's going to have a sleepless night tonight, because it's a big game for us tomorrow. Any tournament, any day, playing a finals is not an easy task. So it needs a lot of preparation mentally than physically. So yes, it's going to be a tough call for Usman tomorrow while picking the 11.
Well, that's beautifully put here by CP Rizwan and Krishna Karati. The inclusion of Melon Phillips will be a very interesting call for tomorrow. Well, Etihad Airways, well, they've managed to push themselves up to 130 now on the board. 4 more deliveries remaining in the innings. Well, this has been skied. Has he managed to clear the field? He's managed to clear the field. That's a brilliant hit there by Khurram. Down the ground. Well, all these runs will certainly count. 136 now on the board. This is turning out to be a very, very good knock. Gaurav, who's come out to bat, he's already moved on to 18 or 15 balls. 3 more deliveries remaining in the innings. 9 runs coming off it so far. Well, this is against Kide. Falls just short of the fielder.
Krishna, just out of this context, as you know, the World Cup is around the corner. You yourself played a World Cup for UAE. What is the most funny memory you have from the World Cup, if you would like to share with the viewers?
Come on, boys.
A difficult question, but I had some good memories while playing for the country, and that in the highest level of tournament, which is the World Cup. Any, like CP said, any cricketer's dream would be that, because that's the final destination anybody would want to reach. And I was lucky enough to be a part of those moments, which definitely is going to be something which I will remember for life. Funny moment. There were a couple, but something which is coming in my mind right now is we were having the match at Wellington against South Africa. So I had gone to the dressing room. Not in fact the dressing room. Went to have some snacks in between the break. So I had Hashim Amla and yeah, just a second.
Well, so that is the innings done and dusted. Well, this is what transpired. Etihad posting 139 for 8. Well, we'll hear more about the stories in the next innings. But that's a very, very good knock. Abdullah right at the top with Darshan Apiris and Mohammad Sharif getting all starts, 36, 28 and 23 respectively. And right there towards the end, Gaurav Arora providing the impetus at the end along with Khurram Ijaz, posting 139 for 8 in their 20 overs. And well, that was the bowling scorecard. A wicket apiece of Wajahat Rasool and Amin Miflal. But the pick of the bowlers, Krishna Kumar 3 for 23, but the best of them was that left arm spinner, Melon Phillips, 3 for 16 of his 4 overs. He was absolutely brilliant today and certainly making a very strong case for his inclusion for tomorrow's finals. So this is the highlights what transpired. Things began with a flurry of boundaries. Shaheen and Ubaidullah went for a few runs initially. Wajahat Rasool coming into the attack. And then some beautiful looking strokes there from Darshan Apiris as well. Some fine touches. But wickets kept tumbling in regular intervals. And that was another brilliant delivery from Amin Miflal to get that wicket. And then in came Melon Phillips into the attack as well, with Wajahat Rasool picking up another. Some very good strokes, and that was the shot of the day today. Inside out over covers. A beautiful looking stroke there by Sharif. And then wickets kept tumbling after that. Some very, very good catches. Melon Phillips came in and he completely changed the complexion of the game. Some beautiful strokes. Krishna Kumar, the captain, along with Melon Phillips, picking up 6 wickets amongst them. And that was again another glorious Jaffer of a delivery. They were certainly very, very good, the spinners of Emirates. Brilliant delivery once again. Runs also kept coming along its way, and right there towards the end, Melon Phillips with that a brilliant catch in the deep. Some very cheeky shots been played as well down the ground. Some magnificent shots there along the park. Well, so Etihad Airlines 139 for 8. Emirates have been set a target of 140 for victory. Well, do stay tuned because we still have a lot of stories coming our way. 140 required of 20 overs. Well, good evening, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are for the run chase now. It's the World Airline Cricket Tournament and the game between Etihad and Emirates. This is what transpired in the first innings. Abdullah 36 of 31, Darshan at 28, Mohammad Sharif all getting starts right at the top of the order. Then right there towards in Gaurav Arora batting beautifully, 20 of 17, and then Khurram Ijaz just providing that late impetus towards the end, making Etihad reach a score of 139 for 8. 10 extras to go with it. And, well, 140 runs have been set as a target for Emirates. Well, with the bowlers, well, Ubaidullah very economical, going wicketless. Shaheen Ali slightly expensive, but a wicket apiece for Wajhat Rasool and Amin Miflal. Krishna Kumar, the captain, putting his hands up, 3 for 23. But today it was the day for Melon Phillip. He was absolutely magnificent. 3 for 16 of 4 overs and making a very serious claim to the captain of Emirates, Usman Mushtaq, for an inclusion in the finals tomorrow. What a performance by that brilliant left-arm spinner. Well, we're all set. It's going to be Irfan Arif and Ansar Hashi's opening the batting here for Emirates. Well, these are two very, very good batters. Irfan Arif coming after a small groin injury. So the reason why he did not take part, he's one of the hardest hitters of the cricket ball, is Irfan Arif. Ansar Hashi is another prolific, hard-hitting right-handed wicket-keeper batter. These two will certainly want to get a good start here for their team. We're all set, and it's the captain Arshad Khan who's going to be opening the bowling for Etihad Airways. Here we go, ball number 1 about to get underway. Again, a wild hog there by Irfan Arif. No sighters for him. He wants to get going. Well, Irfan, you just got to take a couple of balls. Got an opportunity. But this is how this man plays. Seen him play a lot of cricket over the years. Well, he's hit some humongous sixers out of the park, even in stadiums like the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Well, he's gone hard down the ground. And he smashed it out of the park. Well, that is Irfan Arif for you. Well, no sighters required. Second ball of his innings, and he's absolutely clocked that out the middle of the bat. What a shot that was from Irfan Arif. Emirates, well, they're on their way. And they're on their way in style. 6 for no loss. The captain Arshad Khan has been put under a bit of pressure now. Well, that is Irfan Arif at his devastating best. He's been out of action for a few weeks. Well, it does not matter for that man. That's going to be a wide. That's the pressure speaking.
He dragged us out.
7 for no loss. What a start this is here. Irfan Arif, well, he'll need to go on.
Easy, easy, easy.
8 for no loss. Ansar Hashi is now on strike to take the first ball. Well, once again, a wide long hog, and it's into the gap. This outfield is lightning quick. The fielder has absolutely no chance. Emirates are off to a flyer. Exactly what the doctor ordered. Arshad Khan is under pressure now. He's gone for 12 runs so far. This is a fantastic start to the innings. In pursuit of 140 for victory. They've got the start that they so wanted. 12 for no loss are Emirates. Ansar Hashi is off the mark of the very first ball. Well, he goes hard. This time, chance for the fielder in the deep, and the catch has been taken. That's a very, very good catch. A running catch in the deep. Ansar Hashi is the second ball of his innings, trying to lob it over mid-off, only to get caught at the deep. And that is a huge breakthrough here. Etihad Airways strikes. And it's the big, big wicket of the big man. Ansar Hashi walks back to the dugout. First one falls, 12 for 1. Well, new batter is Afkar Amurdin. He's at number 3. Well, he's one of those batters who'd love to take his time. So these two batters have got some contrasting styles. Is Afkar Amurdin and Irfan Arif. Solidly played behind that. Well, first over done and dusted. Arshad striking in spite of going for 12 runs.
दोनों पीछे जाओ दोनों पीछे नहीं थर्ड में ले जाओ नहीं रुक जा ना कवर करना इसकी जगह मैं यहां खड़ा हूं ठीक है वहां कवर करना
New bowler coming right arm over the wicket.
नहीं नहीं छोड़ दे ठीक है सीधे सीधी डाला सही
12 for 1 and Irfan Arif is on strike. 7 for 3. Samiullah opens the proceeding with the ball from the other end. Another 128 required of 114 balls. Well, that's a good delivery there to begin with. Samiullah just outside the off stump. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I've just been joined here in the comm box by another very, very special guest, Miss Tanuja Thinnakun, who is the product and partnership manager of Emirates, of the Donata Travels, in charge of the Indian Ocean, Africa and the APAC region. Miss Tanuja Thinnakun. Well, we'll just have to wait there for a second for that introduction as a wicket falls. It's Irfan Arif who departs. What a start here for Etihad Airways. Well, Miss Tanuja, welcome to the comm box. Not the ideal of conditions here for you.
Thank you, Atif. Yes, indeed, not the ideal condition for Emirates. But today we're not playing our main players, so we're resting them for the finals. So yeah, let's see. We need to give the other boys a chance. So yeah, so that's what we're doing today.
Well, this is a fantastic start here for Etihad Airways. 2 wickets falling in quick succession. 2 opening batters back in the dugout. Miss Tanuja Thinnakun, once again, it's an absolute pleasure having you here with us here in the comm box. And, well, Miss Tanuja, one thing that I'd like to say to you is a sincere token of thank you for all of your hard work behind the scenes for putting up this wonderful tournament, the World Airline Cricket Tournament 2026, taking place after 28 years. And you being one of the main integral members of that organization committee. I'd like to hear your thoughts with regards to this tournament and what it means for the bigger picture as far as the Emirates Group is concerned.
Yeah, thank you, Atif. It was Pardon, Atik, I'm correcting myself. Yes, it was indeed when Shoaib put his hand up, who's our cricket director, and wanted my assistants to come and take part and put this tournament together. It was quite challenging, and also it was interesting because I am a die-hard cricket fan. I've managed events for ICC in the past, and so this was like, yes, I'm going to do it, even though I'm the only lady with 9 other gentlemen who are organizing this event. I take a lot of pride in what I do, and I also want to thank Dave, our cricket chairman, who's also given us the free hand to, organize this, get everything together. But the only thing is, we only had like less than 8 weeks to put this entire show. So I think we've done a good job. Everybody's come as a team, and we've put this together as a united front, I suppose. Yeah, the Emirates way.
Well, that's beautifully put across there by Ms. Tanuja Thenakun indeed. This tournament has been absolutely magnificent. Oh, that's a beautiful delivery there by Samuel asking the question. But yes, well, they say that one of the most unifying force globally, Ms. Tanuja, is sport. And what better way than to bring up some of the world's best airlines all together to unite for this very purpose as a sport, to just encourage that brotherhood and have that competitive nature out there on the field as well, amidst our busy corporate schedules that we have. And that is once again one of the most beautiful aspects of this particular tournament, isn't it? 8 teams taking part from around the world. You have 4 of the best airlines in the UAE also being an integral part of this tournament. It certainly has been a magnificent tournament so far, with the finals taking place tomorrow. I'd like to hear your thoughts with regards to the kind of camaraderie that this tournament has had on offer so far within the first 5-6 days of this tournament.
I think I'll just go back a month back because I want to thank all the teams who've made the effort. I'm going to give them a bit of a shout out because they've traveled far. So starting with Sri Lankan Airlines, where I started my career. So Sri Lankan Airlines, a shout out to Singapore Airlines, United Airlines and Cathay Pacific for flying so far away to join this tournament. And also Air Arabia, Fly Dubai and Etihad, our neighbors who've joined in. And I think all of them, the players, have made this tournament more colorful. And as you said, the brotherhood has come out. The first day they were all, if you see at the opening ceremony, they were seated across their respective teams. But when the 4th day came, we had a team outing. And I think I saw that they've all made friends, they've mixed it up, and there have been a lot of invitations being thrown out there to host this event at another venue next year.
Well, that's certainly very exciting to hear indeed. Certainly, this is once again coming to you from very close quarters, that the next year this is going to be even bigger. It's going to have more teams perhaps take part. And well, what an exciting event this has been. Certainly some very high quality cricket being played here as well, Ms. Tanuja. I'm sure, being a cricket fan yourself, and obviously having origins from back home in Sri Lanka, where cricket is like a religion, just like in India. Well, they're asking the question, but the umpire says not out. This is again something very close to our hearts, isn't it? And something that we closely enjoy, but also recognizing the fact that UAE on the whole, being more of an associate nation at the international stage, but the kind of talent and the kind of skills that are on display certainly are it's going to be certainly very exciting times even for the years ahead for UAE cricket on the whole, with the kind of talent that's been that we can see today, isn't it?
Yes, indeed. I think previously in our team we've got quite a few ex-UAE players who are playing, and I think we need to give a shout out to all of them. And also there's new talent who's come in. Emirates has recruited a few cricketers who have played, who are currently also playing really good cricket, and they are like in the professional league around. And I think you must be seeing most of these top order batsmen and the bowlers playing around the UAE leagues. So yeah, UAE has improved their cricket, and not only men's cricket, I think UAE women's cricket is also upcoming, and we should support the women's cricket as well. And I think Emirates is starting off an initiation somewhere down the line to to be gender equal and have a women's cricket team. So the focus will also shift there, not only to the UAE men's cricket team, but it will also shift into the women's cricket team. And I think UAE should be proud, because it's the subcontinental players who've actually put this team together for UAE. And I think there's a lot of opportunity, and I think in the domestic circle we have a lot of young talent, and they need to look out and become scouts, because we have a really nice rich talent pool, I would say.
Well, that certainly is very beautifully put across there as well from Miss Tanuja. It's certainly been a very, very exciting time indeed here for UAE cricket, and everybody involved watching and playing the game, for players and for us broadcasters. Well, that's going to be close, and in fact that was a late call there by the umpire. It's Afkar Amurdin who now has to walk back to the dugout. Well, Emirates, well, they just slightly find themselves in a spot of bother now. 3 wickets falling, but that did look like that was just perhaps, well, it was very, very close nevertheless. But Afkar Amurdin, while he doesn't trouble the score as much today, Emirates lose their third. It's 19 for 3. As I'd also like to now thank Ms. Tanuja Tenakun for your time. Ms. Tanuja, thank you so much for allocating your time to speak to us here in the Combox and to our viewers, just showcasing your thoughts and process. Once again, it's a pleasure, and thank you very much for putting up this tournament, and we certainly hope that Emirates will certainly continue to do this good work for years to come. Thank you once again, Ms. Tanuja.
Thank you, Atik. Thank you very much. And I also want to request all Emirates staff who are based in Dubai, please come and support the team, because they are in the finals tomorrow. There are a lot of exciting prizes to be won. So Emirates staff, please do bring your families and come support the team. Thank you, Atik. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ms. Tanuja. 19 for 3 is Emirates.
Slightly inside. Covering leg. Bowler coming, right arm over the wicket. 5 balls to go. Okay. All right, batsman.
Well, 19 for 3. Etihad doing a brilliant job. Well, mind you, these two teams, the Emirates and Etihad, is two of UAE's most premier airlines, combined together, serving over 280 destinations worldwide is Emirates and Etihad. Certainly one of the main drivers of revenue growth for the UAE government. Well, that was an inside edge onto the pads on that occasion. Wajahat Rasool, the new batter, along with Vaibhav Goikar, two very good players out there in the middle. I'll tell you, Wajahat Rasool, when he gets going, he can hit a long ball out of the park. Beautiful delivery there. Well, that's going to be a wide on that occasion. That'll have to be rebowled again. So 3 big wickets here for Emirates. Now back in the dugout, 3 of their most prolific run scorers. Irfan Arif, Ansar Hashiz and Afkar Amurdin. All back in the dugout. Etihad Airways, they've done extremely well. Well, just like I was mentioning, 2 of UAE's most premier airlines on display out there in the middle. Emirates and Etihad serving over 280 destinations worldwide. Well, right now out in battle with the bat and ball. No loss in love as far as the brotherhood is concerned. That's been blasted, but straight to the point fielder. A dot ball. Wajahat Rasool, well, we've seen him at his devastating best. He can hit a long ball, is Wajahat Rasool. When he gets going, I'll tell you, there is no cricket ground that can be too small for this big man. Samiullah, what a spell he's bowled. 2 wickets for 4 runs, and he's been absolutely magnificent. Last ball of the 4th over. Pressure now building on the Emirates. 120 required of 97 balls. Required run rate climbing ever so slightly, touching that 7.5 run mark. False start there. Well, quite a steady breeze blowing across the ground. So the bowlers are certainly finding some movement off the pitch as well. It can be quite tough for the batters out there. Mind you, we are still in the peak of winter. Temperatures currently around the mid-20s, but as we go towards the latter part of the evening, temperatures will begin to drop. Well, that is Upish, and the catch has been taken. Well, Emirates are losing their way. The 4th one down now, and it is Wajahat Rasool. Is that Wajahat Rasool? Yes, it is. 4 of the top batters now back in the dugout. Emirates now in a spot of bother for the first time in the tournament. They find themselves on the back foot. It's 20 for 4.
Mike is there, we can talk. Hello Mike, how are you? How are you performing? Good? Good. Over here. Shaba boy, shabash, shabash. Lefty on strike, lefty on strike. अर्शद भाई चाहिए स्लिप टेक माय लेग्स तो जस्ट से यस पॉइंट एंड गली का अच्छा भाई स्लिप हटा दिया वहां जस्ट से यस यार सेंटर थैंक यू अब्दुल्ला को आगे रखो बस एक पॉइंट या थोड़ा चलाइए बस गया तेरा बिल्कुल सीधा हो गया परफेक्ट हैप्पी पिच इज स्लो Come on, Arshad bhai, dene na. Ab dono ko aage rakho. Aage rakh.
Well, new batter is Azim Khan at number 6. Emirates now desperately need a partnership now at this stage. Oh, good delivery this time. Just around the middle and off stump. Nicely played straight to the fielder.
First 3 balls आगे रहना. आगे रहना. Single saving.
Oh, and he's bowled him. He's bowled him. Viper Goikar departs now. Emirates in all sorts of trouble. Half the side back in the dugout. Inside the 5th over. That's another brilliant delivery there by the captain. Arshad Khan disperses the timber. Another one departs. Top order back in the dugout. Emirates now 20 for 5.
एक भी बैट्समैन सेट हो गया ना प्रॉब्लम हो जाएगी. शाबाश. अच्छा बॉल डाल दिया. स्विंग हो के अंदर कटर भी हो गया. वही मैं कह रहा हूँ उसने अभी पूरे 3 मैच में एक बॉल डाला था. ये बेसिकली ये करता ही था. चल नहीं रहा था. Lefty again. Again lefty guys. They have a lefty team.
Well, what's happening out there in the middle here for Emirates now? 5 wickets down for 20 runs.
Single saving,
Inside 5 overs. What a magnificent performance here by Etihad. Well, that was perhaps pitched outside the leg stump. What a delivery. To dismiss Vaibhav Goekar. Who's back in the dugout. Huge moment here in the game. And the captain leading from the front. 2 wickets for 15 runs for him. It's Krishna Kumar, the captain, who's walked in at number 7. Oh, that was an inside edge. Mightily close. Well, the Etihad Airways bowlers, they certainly make the ball talk here at this stage. Certainly in the driver's seat are the Etihad bowlers. Being bowled beautifully. $20 for 5. Well, down the leg side. Nicely guided down towards the fine leg for a single. Well, not much batting left now here. Some all-rounders to come into bat. Got the likes of Amin Miflal, Milan Phillips padded up. But you need a partnership. These two will play a vital role. Plenty of time remaining in the innings. Last ball coming up of the over.
जरा सारा इधर कवरेज है.
A dot ball to end it. 5 overs done. It's 21 for 5.
Covering leg. Bowler continuing over the wicket.
इरफान पीछे जा तुम दोनों ऊपर आओ
21 for 5. Oh, good delivery. Almost playing it onto the stumps there on that occasion. $119 required of 89 balls. Samiullah, well, he's bowled a brilliant spell. 3 wickets for 4 runs. Completely troubling the batters of Emirates with his brilliant line and length bowling. Samiullah picking up 3 wickets. The captain Arshad Khan picking up 2. These two have been magnificent with the ball. Line and length has been impeccable. Or down the leg side. He'll have to re-bowl that again. Why don't you join me? This will come. What is your Salman Ahmed?
Manager engineering.
So 23 for 5. Well, I've just been joined here in the com box by Mr. Salman Ahmed, who's the manager for Emirates Engineering. Oh, that's close. That's mightily close, but just a very good decision. They're just perhaps hitting outside the off stump. Mr. Salman, welcome to the com box. Not the ideal of conditions here for Emirates, isn't it? In all sports of bother.
Thank you, Atik. Pleasure to come and share my thoughts on the com box. This is where Emirates is really getting tested. Half the side down for just mere 23 runs. This will test the character of the batsman yet to come. Just to make sure they steadily keep moving the scorecard. We are still in the power play. You can see the spring in the stride of the Etihad players. Suddenly when you get the wickets, you feel you're on top. The extra performances come in. But again, it's all part of the game. The test of character for the next Emirates batsmen to come, to make sure they keep playing along. The ball's doing a bit. We're still in the power play. I think first time Emirates is getting tested when they're chasing with half the side down. And we have 2 good batsmen still playing. They've got a pretty long batting lineup. And, you know, from Emirates' perspective, they would have thought, you know, till number 10, they can still hold the bat. But we need a, as you said, we need a partnership here.
Well, you certainly do need a partnership at this stage. Like you did rightly mention, it is extremely crucial that these two digs in deep. Speak more about it. 6 overs done, 23 for 5.
Lefty? Sorry. Same field, guys. Same field. Come on. Lefty, lefty. आगे रहने दे, आगे रहने दे. आगे रहने दे, आगे रहने दे. आगे, आगे. आजा. एक पीछे रहने दे ना तेरा बैट बॉल के लिए. एक तेरा बैट बॉल के लिए. ठीक है. ओके. शरीफ भाई सिंगल नहीं, हाँ. शरीफ भाई सिंगल नहीं. खुरम भाई सिंगल नहीं. उसको आगे ले ले. 5 डाउन में सिंगल दे रहा उसको.
Well, that's in the air. Just falls short of the fielder. 23 for 5 after 6 overs.
कप्तान दोनों को आगे रखो, मिडल
Mr. Salman, I'd like to hear your thoughts about this wonderful tournament, the World Airline Cricket Tournament taking place after 28 years. Certainly is a very, very exciting moment here for Emirates as a company, but also uniting that brotherhood across other sister companies and other airlines around the world as well, isn't it?
Definitely, Atik, definitely.
Easy guys, come on.
I was privileged enough myself to play the last edition when I joined Emirates in 1994. So was playing for Fly Emirates at that time, and then we were the host of the last edition which took place in 98. We didn't have these beautiful grounds. Now the facilities have been upgraded. The Sir Maurice Flanagan ovals are of international standards, hosting international teams. And what other venue we could have given tribute to Sir Maurice Flanagan, who was a mentor, a father figure, and a cricket lover, to say the least, who has really propelled the Fly Emirates Cricket Club to where they are, playing international, playing local tournaments, and the cricket has really progressed in the Emirates group with his vision. And the current Fly Emirates Cricket Club chairman, Devarajan, has also been an excellent mentor for the club and an excellent addition to take it forward, the legacy of which was laid down years back. As you said, this is not just cricket what we want. We want teams to come around other than the professional carriers, the camaraderie, to socialize, from different continents, from different countries, to come down to Dubai.
Last 2 balls.
And what other venue better than Dubai, which connects the world like Emirates?
Certainly is beautifully put across indeed. What better way to connect the world than what Emirates does best? Well, Mr. Salman, I think you need to seriously consider a job as a poet yourself. That was very poetic. We'll speak more about it in the next over. 7 overs done. It's 27 for 5.
Batsman bowler continuing over the wicket. Alright, come on guys.
So 27 for 5. Another 113 runs required for victory. Well, it's getting steeper and steeper here for Emirates. Another beautiful delivery there. Samiullah. Well, he's been unplayable today, hasn't he? Look at that for a spell. 3 overs, 3 wickets for 6 runs. 4th over now in progress. Well, he's been absolutely unplayable. Well, this is a great leveler, they say, isn't it? Cricket is. Emirates, yes, they have rested most of their key players. The likes of CP Rizwan, Yasita, Usman Mushtaq, Krishna Karati, all not playing today. Salman, but nevertheless, they do have the firepower to certainly compete, even with their bench strength. But unfortunately, today things not going their way. But the question here is, how crucial is this performance going to be for Etihad moving ahead into the main part tomorrow?
Yeah, as you rightly said, Emirates not playing their first best 11. But again, this is an excellent opportunity for people and the batsmen to show their nerves. That's an excellent shot played onto the covers by Azim. As a cricketer, you would definitely want to be in the playing 11. And once you have got the opportunity to showcase your talent, that's about it. They need to stand up and say that they're going to chase this down. And that's the confidence the team management is looking from the players who have not played the game, and this is their first game. So that shows their courage. Again, play down for a single. They just need to make sure the scoreboard keeps ticking. They have a bit of long batting lineup where they can take up the current run rate, which has gone up to 8.7 now. The only thing Emirates is worried about is not losing another wicket for the next 5 overs or so. Etihad, apparently, they would not be progressing because the group stages earlier, they could not win the games to get them points forward for the Super League. So the next game played between Fly Dubai and Air Arabia is basically a semi-final, because the points carried through makes it interesting for them. No more, because that's an excellent delivery. He's bowled him. He's yorked him. Krishna Kumar could not dig that out, and that's crashed into the stumps. Further trouble for Emirates. An in-swinging Yorker. He's yorked himself. Could not keep the ball out. And that's the wicket Etihad was looking for. An excellent ball by Samiullah. He's taken a 4 for now. 4 for 10. Emirates tottering for 32 for 6.
बोल रहा था उसको लास्ट ओवर को निकाल
गौरव भाई लास्ट बॉल
Yep, middle covering. Okay, guys.
गौरव भाई
The new batsman for Emirates, Amin Miflal. He's done it with the ball. Now he needs to do it with the bat.
Batsman bowler coming right arm over the wicket.
Emirates.
Last ball of the over.
Need some sort of partnerships going, which they are lacking. Samiullah again. Pick of the bowlers with 4 wickets. Coming in to bowl his last ball of the over. Excellent delivery, hit on the pad, it's out. Yes, he's got it. Samiullah has broken through. He's got a fifer now. What's happening here? That's really come in and hit him on the back pad. Etihad all over Emirates. Not a good sight. He's out. First ball. And Samiullah has taken 5 for 10. I don't have the scorers with me. Is this the first fifer of the tournament? Emirates in deep trouble with 32 for 7 in 8.
Chaba boys. 3 more to go. 3 more to go. 3 more to go.
पहले आप बताओ ना पहले बस डंडो ने बताओ तो बोलो ने बात ना डंडो ना लेफ्टी तेरी भी आता तो वही सीधा लेफ्टी बल मारो ना खड़ा है स्ट्रेट था आई नो
Chaba Dhare. Go for the kill, Dhare. Come on, Dhare. Go for the kill. Dhare, you want anybody? Lefty. Right. अंदर रख सर अर्शद भाई सबको अंदर रखो मीडियम कैसे रे स्लो मीडियम स्क्वायर लेग को बुलाओ ठीक है
Gaurav, the wicketkeeper for Etihad, trying to set the field, trying to make sure they got the fielders at the right place. The new batsman who's joined Azim is Milan.
सिंगल नहीं अर्शद भाई शाबाश सिंगल सेविंग गाइस कम ऑन
Have just been corrected. They already have fifer in the tournament by Weber from Air Arabia. But again, that does not take away the highlight of Samiullah, who's bowled an excellent spell, taking 5 wickets for 10 runs. A miserly performance as a bowler. Made sure Etihad keep Emirates score in check. A slash hard. It's a wide ball. Darshana, the new bowler.
शाबाश Dhare bowling good
A long way to go for Emirates. 107 runs still required. Turned around on his legs for a single.
mind the ball
Azim needs to play a main crucial role to make sure he builds up a partnership with Milan. Slashes hard. That's a quicker delivery.
Thank you, sir.
Milan needs to play with the straight bat.
Thank you.
Make sure he gets
Dhare.
the scoreboard moving. They don't need anything fancy here, Emirates. They need to make sure they just play basic cricket. Coming in again, that's better. Played off for a single, it's going to be run out. Oh, it would have been suicidal. It's gone for overthrows, but that would have been a wicket if it would have hit the stumps. That was a very risky single. That's not required. Played straight to the fielder. He's done well, picked up single-handedly, but threw wide. That would have been close. A lucky boundary for Emirates.
Come back.
Score moving on to 39 now. Oh no, it's gone up in the air. Oh, the both batsmen on the same side. It's going to be a run out. No, he misses it. A comedy of errors. What's happening there? Really not required. The wicket keeper could not judge the ball. It right above his head. With the helmet on, it's sometimes really difficult. But in these conditions, and the league you play in, should have been an easy catch. But he totally missed it. But again, the two batsmen standing next to each other. Really pressure on in the Emirates camp.
Well bowled.
It's played down. They need to regroup. Make sure the calling is correct. Emirates 39 for 7 at the end of 9.
Batsman bowler change. New bowler coming right arm over the wicket. 1 second. Alright guys, get ready. Come on guys.
Oh, it's edged down to third man. So the current required run rates up over 9. That's a good shot played down, but straight to the fielder. He's middle that one. Azim's already played 17 balls, so he's got a hang of the turf. Muhammad Sharif bowled and nearly yorked him, but he's played down to the leg. Will it run to the boundary? It doesn't have the legs to go all the way. Well, that's excellent running. They've taken a 3. I think they've regrouped well after that fiasco of getting run out. Made sure the calling is right and went for the third one. Milan on strike now. Played again on his legs. Quick single. Calling get a good, better. Scoreboard sticking now. That's a hoiks by Azim. A bit of an agricultural shot. Azim a single.
Last ball, last ball.
Mohammad Sharif. Bowled well till now. Played well. It's gone down to mid-wicket area. He's really timed it well. Will it have the legs? No, it doesn't. Fielder comes in, cuts off for an easy 2. That's the end of the halfway mark. Emirates are 47 for 7.
इसीलिए पार्टनरशिप बनने ही देना आप विकेट टेकिंग पे ही ध्यान रखो रन रोकने पे ध्यान
ये सब ओए इरफान डबल नहीं होना चाहिए हाथ से बिल्कुल सब स्टार्ट में रहो एवरीवन शुड बी इन स्टार्ट
Shabadari, come on, we fight.
"47 for 7." Azim Khan and Melan Philip out there in the middle. Another 93 required of 60 deliveries. Well, Emirates, they need a partnership. Plenty of time in hand. Can these two batters dig deep and get a wicket here? Darshan Apiris coming into the attack, and he's going to be going up against Azim Khan, who's been there for some time now, 12 of 20 balls. It's going to be quite a tough task here. Required run rate touching almost 10 runs and over now. Well, not impossible. One batter needs to put his hand up, and I'll tell you, these two batters can certainly handle themselves. Well, that is close. That is close. but perhaps just sliding down the leg side. A very good decision there by the umpire. 47 for 7. And 93 of 58 balls required. Well, just knocking it around at this stage, the two batters. Well, Salman, right now, the batters need to try and approach this innings by missing aggression with caution, isn't it? Because when the required run rate is 10 runs and over, what this means is you literally need one boundary every over. And then if you can rotate the strike, you can get to that 10 runs per over mark. But in this case, he's been bowled out. Milan Phillips playing all around it. Well, just as we were saying that they cannot afford to lose a wicket, it's Milan who has to walk back to the dugout. Emirates lose their 8th.
Unfortunate. Something which Emirates would not have wanted. They wanted Milan to stay there. So now by the looks of it, Azim is doing the right thing. Trying to stand his ground. They need to take this match deep. They need to make sure they take it as close to the 20 overs as they can. A 10 run or a 12 runs overs might come in later. But they need to just make sure, as you said, rotate. Mohammad Ubaidullah is the next batsman in. The lanky fast bowler from Emirates taking strike. He would have been chilling out with his legs on the chair, thinking they have done enough at the bowling side. But no, he has to come out to bat. Darshana has bowled a good over so far. Just a single of it and a wicket coming on. Got a good long conventional run up as the fast bowler comes in, bowls again. Played to point. That's a misfield there. Singles won't hurt. Etihad, Emirates 49 for 8 after 11. Answer the problem is the wind kept it here, that's his natural game.
Batsman, bowler change, new bowler coming, right arm over the wicket.
He was there for breakfast, but he went out.
Okay. Hurry up, guys, hurry up.
So wickets falling in regular intervals here for his Emirates. 49 for 8. What a brilliant performance here with the ball by Etihad. Well, limiting the tournament favourites for 8 wickets down inside the 12th over. Well, you know that you've done brilliantly. Well, may not have a chance to qualify for the finals tomorrow, but well, they will certainly take a lot of heart, isn't it? Beating the table toppers and putting in a performance like this certainly will bow out in grace.
Definitely. They have made the statement. It's come late. but it's never too late. Etihad as a corporate would be looking at this team. They need all the support from the airline to make sure this team regularly plays cricket. That's up in the air, straight to the throat of mid-wicket. Yes, he's taken it. He's taken a catch. That's the 9th wicket down. Ubaidullah trying to use the long handle. Goes for a slog sweep, but straight to that fielder, and he's taken a good catch with the breeze going through.
Well, I think that was actually the shot was on because the breeze was blowing into that area, just not getting enough bat. Ubaidullah departs, 9th one down now. Emirates in danger of getting bowled out, 51 for 9.
शाबाश 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 बॉयज
Batsman, bowler coming right arm over the wicket. 2 to go. Abdullah Danasha. 2 to go. 2 to go.
So last wicket in now. Shaheen, Ali and Azim Khan out there in the middle. 8 overs to go after this. Can Etihad wrap it up fast? Nicely bowled there once again. A hint of spin. A brilliant over once again. A wicket and just 2 runs off it. 12 done. It's 51 for 9.
देख ले सिराज भाई लंबा लंबा टर्न हो रहा है कम ऑन दारे क्या छोड़ धारी कमान एक ही है समी
.52 on the board. Well, it's been a off day here. Well, they're asking the question. The umpire lifts his finger. That's the game done and dusted. Emirates fall out for 52 on the board. Well, the batter asking the question for the umpire, but, well, the decision will certainly stand. 52 all out. Well, that's the game. It's over and out. But what a magnificent victory here. Etihad Airways winning by a massive 87 runs against the table toppers here at the World Airlines Cricket Tournament 2026. And this would certainly give them a world of confidence going in as they bow out of the tournament. While Emirates on the other hand, testing their bench strength, not working today, but taking nothing away from the Etihad bowlers. They've bowled brilliantly. 52 all out. But what a brilliant performance, especially by that man, Samiullah, with a brilliant spell of bowling. 5 wickets. They've been brilliant, and just look at that for a scorecard. It certainly reads the story, isn't it? Apart from Azim Khan, who's got into double figures, every other batter, well, it certainly does look like a phone number. Nothing much to speak about. Well, it's been a sorry tale here for Emirates tonight. And for the bowling card, well, if you are an Etihad supporter, you'll absolutely relish looking at that scoreboard. Arshad Khan, the captain, leading from the front, 2 for 20 of his 4 overs. Darshan Apiris once again was brilliant with the ball. 2 wickets for 10 runs. Shahzad Adnan, a wicket and 2 runs. But the pick of the bowlers was Samiullah. 5 wickets for 10 runs of his 4 overs. He was absolutely magnificent today. And these were the highlights. This is how things began. Irfan Arif begun with a bang, a 6 down the ground. But apart from that, nothing much to speak about. Wickets kept tumbling in regular intervals. Ansar Rashid departing. Irfan Arif getting caught in the deep. Once again, the ground fielding has been brilliant. Well, this is a brilliant, brilliant performance by Etihad. They've been fantastic on the field with the ball and completely outplaying Emirates on this occasion. A couple of good strokes there, but the partnership was what evaded them, and that was a corker of a delivery. Hitting the block hole. Some brilliant line and length bowling. Well, just Emirates could not just recover from that. What a performance. What an outstanding performance here. Etihad were absolutely outstanding. And that was the last wicket. That was the moment of victory for Etihad Airways as they bow out of the World Airline Cricket Tournament 2026 in style. So that is the match summary. Etihad batting first, posting a very formidable 139 for 8, with Abdullah 30 scoring 36 and Darshan Apiris 28 of 20. Krishna Kumar and Melan Philip bowling beautifully, 3 for 16 each and 3 for 23 for Krishna Kumar. And in response, Emirates bowling out for 52 all out in 12.2 overs. And all thanks to that man, Samiullah, 5 for 10 off his 4 overs. And Arshad Khan, the captain, and Darshan Apir is ably supporting with 2 wickets apiece. So massive congratulations here to Etihad, winning by a massive margin of 87 runs and getting Emirates all out inside 12 overs. Well, we're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we will have the post-match presentation. Stay tuned.